episode, Maul is forced to face his past while Devon, Master Daki, and Captain Lawson plan a rescue mission for Rylee Lawson. Oh yeah, and there are two Inquisitors now. So if you guys are ready, I'm not ready. Let's do it. Let's talk Star Wars. Start the transmission.
Rebellions are built on hope.
And welcome to another episode of Radio Rebellion, a Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Alberto. Over there, my co-host, OT1 Kenobi. And thank you everyone for joining us on this Star Wars Saturday as we are 3 weeks away from a new Star Wars movie at the movie theaters. Can't wait for that. But before we get there, we're here talking Maul. OT, welcome back. Welcome back, like you're always here, usually. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've had a nice chill Saturday. Been doing back-to-back podcast. I finished
nice.
only like 30 minutes ago. Now I'm here. So.
Right, so you'll just be repeating the same things over again.
No, but it wasn't Star Wars related, so
okay, that's good. Your other movie podcast, there's a lot of, it's summer basically, so there's a lot of movie stuff to talk about now.
Yeah, I haven't done much Star Wars podcasting really. I think the last thing I did was actually you were there, the Force Awakens thing.
Oh wow!
I haven't really talked Star Wars since. So.
Good times. People should check that one. That was a good one a while back. Yeah. All right, for everyone that's watching today, thank you. If you're watching today, later, a week from now, you just want to binge everything after Maul comes out, that's fine. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you like this video, you comment down below, your thoughts on Maul Shadow Lord, who's showing up in the finale, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new episodes when they drop. And if you're listening to the audio podcast, thank you, and leave us a 5-star rating and review wherever you listen to it. Mando merch, we'll just go right through. I won't do news because there's really no news to talk about. But Mando merch is out there. It's everywhere. It's at my home now. I got the fine folks at Random House send me the Mandalorian and Grogu adult art of coloring. I don't know if you call it adult. It's just an art of coloring. Everyone can. It's pretty cool. I'll say there's some cool images there for the movie and even from the first couple of seasons of the show. The Ahsoka shows up. There's Luke is there. I kind of went through it to see if there's any spoilers or anything major. There isn't. So if you're... Look at that. Luke Skywalker is there with R2. Nice. So not just Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie. There's a lot of stuff. There's Rhoda's here, the Rancor. So... some very cool images. So yeah,
that's cool.
It's cool. It's out there. Do you mind if I eat something real quick?
I don't mind.
I just eating my vanilla Grogu here. Sorry for all the noise. You also
got that in the mail?
No. I had to pay for this. I had to pay for the green vanilla wafers.
Oh, nice.
We're not. Nabisco doesn't sponsor us, but if you want to, we'll eat them. They're pretty good. They taste just like regular vanilla wafers as I try to chew and talk at the same time.
You gotta love that blue colorant dye, whatever.
Don't tell our Secretary of Health. I'll get in trouble with all this. Let me get this down my throat now, man.
Yeah.
I didn't plan this properly. I did it. I bought the 8 a.m. showing, so I'm going to go there at 8 in the morning on Friday.
8 in the morning?
Yeah, I know. It's messed up, but I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be in the... Oh, I mentioned that in the last episode. We'll be going to the event thing on Monday. We'll see if Tony makes it, because his wife is due on Wednesday, so might be too close for comfort, but I'll be there.
Close. And you say you're gonna get there a couple of hours early, hopefully get in.
Yeah,
first come, first serve.
Yeah, I have to go to the city for something work related, but that's over like at 2. So my plan is to like leave the office and go to the movie theater.
Okay.
At that time. So
I won't do it on I'm guessing it's late at night, so I'll text you on Tuesday morning to see if you went and give me some.
The the preview it's at 6 p.m. So
okay, so I'll
should be
text you Monday night then, and then hopefully you get in, and then we can talk about it in the following week with the finale. Well, it's trending to $80 to $100 million. I don't know how much we want to believe all those people out there. That's more than I thought it was going to make opening weekend, so I'll take it. I think that's a good sign.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but I don't think this movie, from at least for my perspective, trying to say, yeah, this was a hit for them, not knowing what the budget was. I think I thought it was going to open to around 60, so anything above that for myself seems like a win.
I'll just say this: the box office of a movie does not dictate its quality or my enjoyment of it. So how much money it makes is honestly irrelevant to me. It'll be annoying discourse when, like, let's say even if it has a good one, but it's not as good as Force Awakens, people will be like, you see, I don't care. Like, I just want to enjoy the movie. If it doesn't make money, that'll suck, and the repercussions of that will suck, but I don't care.
All right. Well, we don't have a lot to wait. I'm just going to throw this out there. Do you think we're going to be a year out? We might get a teaser, title card, something for, you know what I'm going for, Starfighter.
Yeah.
I don't think a full trailer, maybe a teaser, a picture of Ryan Gosling with Star Wars in the background or something. It's perfect.
Just like a random picture.
Just a random picture.
Ryan Gosling. No, I don't think so. It's still a while. Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm going to say yes. So we'll see.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. We're here to talk Maul Shadow Lord. So let's do it on the episode 7, Inquisition, and episode 8, The Creeping Fear. Came out a couple of days ago. I know we're kind of behind. Everyone has talked about this. But so far, again, this first season has to be one of the strongest first season for a show in a while. Hasn't been an episode that's kind of dropped.
No.
It's kind of balanced. We've mentioned this, I think, every time we talk. The criminal element, whatever Maul is going through, Rylee, Captain Lawson, all the Empire stuff. It's made a good balance inside each episode, plus every episode kind of focusing on some of the other stories. And something that I didn't pay attention to, or they didn't bother me coming into these 2 episodes. I've heard a lot of people on social media kind of complaining that we haven't gotten a lot of Maul for some reason. But these 2 episodes, especially, okay, here you go. Shut up. This is everything about Maul in these 2 episodes that you might want to know. But have you, I don't want to say heard, but did you feel that way watching the season so far? Like, where's my Darth Maul? I haven't seen him in a show called Maul.
The show, he's obviously like the central character of the story. But I just imagined this was going to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure you can find a clip of me saying this on the show. Like, we know a lot about Darth Maul, so it's very hard to make a show just about him, because, like, where are you taking the story? It's like getting a Darth Vader, like, story. Like, you have to anchor it somewhere else, and just have the story revolve around him. So I'm not particularly surprised that that's what they've been doing, because that's what storytelling wise made sense to me. But saying like it's his show, it's his story. Like, I feel like he's been like a huge part of it. So
again, from I haven't had an issue with it. Like you say, if it's 40 minutes of yours following Darth Maul up and down Janix or wherever, it's this is kind of boring. Like, we don't need to see him go to the bathroom or something. So adding new characters, following those storylines, still kind of everything is centered around Maul. Everything that's happening on Janix is because of Maul. Everything's tethered to him. So I don't know where this kind of complaint is coming from, but let's start there. Let's just talk about Maul, these 2 episodes, because they were very focused on him. It starts right where the previous episodes kind of left off. He's in those tunnels with Devon, with Rylee, taking them back to his base, basically saying, hey, Inquisitors are here, the Empire are here. We're kind of done. We got to head out. We got to leave now. I got a shuttle waiting. And Devon trying to, hey, I really don't want to hang out with you. I kind of, gotta get back to my master. But we start slowly kind of delving into Darth Maul and his master, where Devon kind of asks, hey, what about your master? You kind of mention him, if he's still alive. And we hear, and I'll give credit to Star Wars Explained, I think they were the first one to kind of put it, that when Devon is asking about Maul's master, the theme for the Emperor from Return of the Jedi kind of plays in the background very slowly. You gotta pay attention to it, kind of be waiting to figure it out. So I'll give props to them, because then when I watched it, oh yeah, man, the kindness, you gotta give them. I'm guessing the Ahsoka movie, but they need to. Again, I mean, what they're doing animation, they don't need a movie.
Ahsoka movie?
Sorry, that Dave Filoni movie. Or probably Ahsoka there. But anyway, I like that kind of not relationship, but that little scene of Devon slowly bringing up Maul's master and his reaction to it. They want to get away from Maul. He stops them, and then he's starting to run out of patience with Devon. I think this is something that you and I haven't talked about, because unfortunately we weren't here for the premiere of the episode of the series. But he starts talking to Devon like very calm, cool, collected, like, oh, let me see your wounds. You cannot get hurt. You're healing quickly, offering her the tea and all that. It's not, hey, join me, the dark side is better than the light side. But that's kind of done. It's like, come down, we gotta take down the Empire. So are you feeling Maul kind of running? His patience is basically done with Devon and the way he's trying to bring her to his side.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Darksider. Like, Darksiders are not really known for their patience. Like, some of them play the long game and things like that. But, like, at the end of the day, you take the dark side because it's quicker, more seductive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, Maul showing his true colors. Again, this is a character that we know. Like, when we see him, like, calm and collected, yeah, we know he has that side to him. Like, he's not Palpatine, like, in the bad guy scale. I mean, like, I feel like Vader and Palpatine are like the top, but like he's still a bad guy. So
he's a bad guy. These last two episodes, I don't want to say try to redeem him or try to make him more sympathetic, and we can talk about that in a couple of minutes. But it's playing with that notion, and again, just bringing it to the fans. A lot of people almost crying with Darth Maul, like, oh, I can't believe the Emperor was this evil. And I'm like, he's the evilest mother effer that's ever lived in this galaxy. Why does it surprise you that he hit him with Force Lightning? Come on, that's him. That's the Emperor. Anyway, I kind of
we already knew that.
Yeah. But they kind of glossing over. The Empire shows up before the Inquisitors are there. The Empire show up, and this is where Devon kind of is able to run away, and Rylee gets caught. And we'll talk about them in a minute, but let's go to a big part at the end of episode 7 when the two Inquisitors show up. Marok and who is the Raven, or what, the Crow, I think is the name they gave him. There's one of the beauties of animation that you can do whatever you want in terms of lightsaber fights. Stuff that would never fly, will be very difficult to fly in live action. I just love that they have that option, and they didn't come to play. They cannot beat his ass.
It's cool that we get that scene. That's in the 5th episode, right? When he's like, or not the 5th, the first episode of Dispatch.
The
7.
Yeah,
where he's like alone doing his dance with the lightsaber at the beginning, and then like that comes back when he fights these two. Yeah,
so that dance that was like 3 episodes ago.
Really?
Yeah, you're
when he's alone.
Yeah. That was,
oh my god, this show just like, it's all melding into one. But like, that's the other thing we talked about. Like, this show is just so different because like we're used to like villain of the day with every episode. Here's like they're just telling this one story.
Yeah. So I think that was a couple of episodes ago, maybe last week. But yeah, kind of that being his way to center himself and try to find balance, I guess, instead of just meditating, just running through his progression. But the lightsaber fight was awesome. Maul almost dies, gets saved by his partner who gets shot down. What's his name? No, Icarus, the other guy. I have it written.
Icarus.
Yeah, Icarus is the other guy, the one that always covers his mouth. Scorn. But anything about that fight that kind of stood out? I know we kind of talked a little bit about, yeah, don't worry about it. Ahsoka fighting the Inquisitors and maybe how easy she took care of them, but Maul taking a little bit of a harder stance to kind of fight them. But two against one,
Ahsoka's Gandalf.
Yeah, I also show you how powerful she is. But another thing that was cool is, I think it was like episode 2 or 3 when Daki and Maul fight, that he injures his leg. And even though it kind of got fixed a little bit, it's still causing him trouble. He stood his ground against 2 Inquisitors, even with his damaged leg, but almost eats it. Which I know we kind of know where this story is going because we know where Darth Maul ends, but
yeah,
it's still kind of showing
the ending of that episode, we know you've been waiting for this.
Yeah. So yeah, I just love when the Crow shows up, this other Inquisitor shows up, the fight against Maul, and then Maul kind of, we know he's not going to die, and then brings the cave down on them. I thought, again, we know those other 2 won't die, but
well, cool Marok is an interesting lingering thing because,
is he just smoke?
I mean, yeah, but was he like that before this?
I wish that he just smoke all the time. That he gets killed and then he gets revived, or his smoke goes into another body.
An endless amount of
an endless amount of
Maroks. Yeah. And also, you say the Crow can't die, but why not?
Yeah.
Maybe its encounter with Ahsoka was before this. So
doesn't he die in that Tales of episode?
Right.
Dude, we already brought magic into this, and the witches, they can bring people back.
That's true.
And again, Marok is a green smoke in Ahsoka. Maybe he dies now and then he becomes green smoke later.
I think we're gonna see that. I think they're gonna, or maybe if they finally I'm gonna George Lucas this, figure it out.
But I love, and one of the great things about great writing is, even though we know, or we think we know, that where those characters are gonna end at some point, we're still invested to the story. There's still weight to it. There's still you still feel that something might happen.
I mean, and that's the other reason why you can't center the entire story on Maul, because you know where it's going. So that removes a lot of the tension. A fight might be tense, but you know he has to live.
Yeah.
So that's why you bring in all these other characters to round them up.
And he torpedoes his way down from that cave when he tries to escape. He just goes corkscrew. So again, Maul is just a maniac.
He's a hammer.
So let's talk about his backstory. And he's, after getting his ass beat so hard that he starts seeing visions of his past.
Yeah.
Again, great way to kind of, I'm going to say, bring into canon a little bit of his actual backstory.
Bringing it into the story.
Yeah. We get a little bit, we see Sidious kind of take him when he was young, not a baby, kind of like in those twin years. Savage is there, doesn't want his brother to leave. What are you doing to him? Like we mentioned, he gets tortured by Sith Lightning. Like Palpatine doesn't have any patience for him. And then he has to relieve Savage's death. Kenobi gets mentioned.
Yeah.
It's kind of his own dark side cave. Like he has to traverse through this.
He's reliving a lot of his own trauma, which then people saying oh, they're trying to no, they're not. We already knew all of this. Maul's just an interesting character because he's a bad guy, right? But I don't see him as just pure evil. He has just been dealt a very dirty hand, in every point in his life. And that, I think about that moment with Freddie Prinze where he talks about Maul is a guy pushing a boulder up a cliff and he'll never get it up because it'll always fall on him, and he knows that's gonna happen. So he's just a tragic character who has been dealt a bad hand and has never been able to make the best out of it. He just lets it sink him, and make him a worse person, I guess.
I think that's the thing. Again, I don't want to base too much of my talk on this about what other people are kind of taking from this scene, because that's the beauty of Star Wars. You mentioned it 20 times. The reason it lives is because we all bring into it, take from it whatever kind of we can attach to it, or the way it makes us feel. So I see a lot of people not redeeming Maul because, yeah, he's an evil person, kind of feeling sorry for him. They're trying to make him more sympathetic. There's something that's happening in media a lot. These evil guys, no, they have a tragic backstory. They're just product of the environment. But Maul, to me, he's always been, like you mentioned, he's a hammer. Like, he's the blunt instrument that Palpatine wanted. He was never going to be the next one to sit next to Palpatine when he took over. It's always going to be Count Dooku. And as soon as he found out Anakin's powers, okay, Dooku, you're gone. But Maul was always just going to be there, kind of a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel sorry for him in terms of, oh no, you're back. I know.
And we already knew all of this. There was nothing there that was like new to Maul. We knew like how Palpatine took. We know how he treated him. We know Savage and his role. And again, like I feel like the biggest redemption he's ever gotten was like his death in Rebels, because like that's the moment you see like he's just a sad guy. Like he was hell-bent on killing Kenobi, which got him killed. He knew like it was never gonna end anywhere other like in that moment. Yeah. And like, is he the chosen one? Yes, he will avenge us all. Like
so, and then we have that after watching his whole kind of life flash before his eyes, and he kind of, okay, I won't let him do this to anyone else. He has a tear running through his face, down his cheek, and then he kind of, that's his whole purpose now, is to get to
Poor Vader getting tortured every single day for 20 years.
Oh man, you don't know. Yeah, Maul, just don't complain. So this is where I got a little bit, not confused, but kind of, okay, see his whole drive in life, vengeance against Palpatine. But then in Rebels, as soon as he hears that Kenobi's alive, kind of a switch turns and all his focus on finding Kenobi, which it seemed to me that, okay, that's what's keeping him alive, is his hatred for Kenobi. And now it's kind of, no, it's more his hatred for Sidious.
I think it's both. It's hatred overall that just keeps him going. And it's funny because like Kenobi's just like a trigger for him.
Yeah, like, I guess
he's a man on a mission. He wants to take over Crimson Dawn. He wants to take over for Palpatine. But like the minute Kenobi's alive, if you think about it, it's maybe like a psychological thing. In his mind, killing Kenobi is easier than killing Palpatine. So if he can kill Kenobi, like we finally got to take something off his to do.
It's like a cat with a laser pointer. As soon as he sees a laser pointer of Kenobi, like, who? Kenobi?
Yeah.
But I guess when Kenobi cuts him down, he does go to, is he the chosen one? Will he kind of finally defeat the big boss at the end of the level? So maybe Kenobi again is the middle boss. Do it. Yeah. But it's a cool scene. Animation is great, seeing all the water reflections and getting to kind of relive his story a little bit, even though it was kind of sad. Yeah,
I mean, it's good for the people who haven't mauled all that much and just jumped into
haven't mauled all. He's an adjective now. But what I love, whatever it is, I graduated too far away. I don't remember words now. So even though, and it's one of the things that hates that we know that's not going to happen, if Star Wars wasn't kind of past, present, future, or turn into one, it would be nice if this series was leading to him confronting and defeating Palpatine and kind of giving him redemption. We know
there's a whole movie about someone confronting and killing Palpatine. Then there's another series of movies of someone.
He kind of comes back.
Confronting.
Same like Maul. Maybe he learned from Maul how to come back and not die. But it would be cool if by the end of the series, at some point, he faces Sidious and maybe he's going to backstab him or something.
Again?
And that's when, but that's when Vader shows up and kind of Sidious gives him the option, like, okay, I'm here, Maul, kill me, or Vader, will you stop him? to kind of keep pushing Vader to the dark side.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. Also, anyway, he's reunited with his crew. He's hell-bent on killing everyone. Or at least killing the big bad Sidious.
Yeah.
So the Jedi and Lawson, let's talk about them.
Two Boots redemption.
Two Boots redemption because he got shot and he's like, they took my boots and it's not regulation, but that's fine.
You probably don't recognize me.
He did the C-3PO, I think twice. He did it to the kid and then to that. And I love that he's still holding the coffee cups and the coffee mugs just in case. But we get a little bit of backstory with Lawson that he's worked with Jedi before. He never thought that the Jedi were traitors. So it kind of makes sense that when he meets them for the first time, he doesn't want to turn them in. But it's a little cool backstory for Lawson. I was a bit surprised with Devon when she's with Maul and with Rylee and the stormtroopers show up. That instead of leaving with Rylee and trying to find their masters and his dad, she kind of helps Maul fight the stormtroopers, and that was led to Rylee getting captured. You're surprised that she did that instead of just run away.
Yeah, I actually hadn't thought about that, but that's a good point. They needed 2 more episodes.
I want to say, we always say just a story needs to be told, it needs to move forward.
Yeah, like again, like people sometimes complain about this, but like sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, like things happen in movies that break logic because the movie or the show needs to happen.
Yeah. It's sometimes you gotta kind of step away and just let the story kind of go. And I've been there. I've been one of those. But
yeah, like I love. Have you ever seen this? Like people complaining about Raiders of the Lost Ark and how, well, Indiana Jones doesn't need to be in that movie because the Nazis would have still opened the Ark and they would have melted. And it's like, yeah, but the movie needs to happen.
We wouldn't have seen it. We wouldn't have seen it because the movie's not about the Nazis.
Yeah.
What kind of was bothering me a little bit, and just the way the character was acting, just because I love my Jedi, you know that, is Master Daki. Every time something happens, he wants to run away.
Yeah, I think they're overdoing that a little bit. Because like at the beginning, I think I talked about this, like you get why he's there, right? He needs to present the opposing view to Maul. The opposing view to what Maul is selling, right? And the dark side is this quick and easy way to like get what you want. And then Daki is like this methodical, slow, like let's be patient about things. But I would have liked them to like given him something else rather than just like let's avoid this.
Yeah, because excuse me, when the Empire showed up a couple of weeks ago, it's like, oh, the Empire's here. We'll let them take care of Maul. Let's just find a transport and leave. And Devon's like, no, we can't leave the people here to the Empire. We know how evil they are. He said, okay, you're right. And then when she comes back, she said, oh, I escaped. Oh, where's Rylee? Oh, he got taken by the Empire. Oh, well, it's your problem now. Sorry, suckers, we're leaving. It's like, dude, you're a Jedi master.
He just helped us.
Yeah.
He's been helping you like this whole time.
You went to his house. They burned down his apartment.
I opened my doors to you.
Reluctantly, but I did. So I have my own head kind of why he wants to do this, just to kind of ease my way. Maybe he feels guilty about not protecting Devon during Order 66, doesn't want her to get hurt, so he's trying to kind of protect her and be too protective, and that's maybe why he's acting like this. Which kind of bothering me a little bit. I'm like, come on, Daki, you're my guy. But I'll say this, as soon as she says no, we gotta say, it's like, okay, I guess you're right. Let's listen to my Padawan.
Yeah.
It's not the most Jedi thing to do, but... And then we get freaking Lawson calling Two Boots on the loudest pager ever. He just put it in the drawer like that's going to help. So then he gets the kid, brings him out. And again, you got to love the Jedi. They're keepers of peace and justice, or at the same time, hey, go steal a car because we need to leave.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man, they need to survive.
Yeah. Anything about Two Boots kind of saving Rylee, Lawson? And I mean, he's got moved. He shot all those troopers when he was leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciated that they gave the droid a little bit more because I like it when droids break their programming, right? Like in Star Wars, droids are kind of like sentient beings,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
they droid rights.
I love when he was trying to tell the Imperial, whatever, Blake, oh, that's not regulation, so I'm just following protocol. He's like, shut up, dude, we're not doing it. He's still trying to be that protocol droid.
I love that, like, the other, I don't remember their name, but like, it's like, dude, stop talking about Blake. Blake is dead.
No, Blake is the Imperial, like Rice.
Rice.
No, Rice. Yeah, no, she's
Rice.
dead. He's like, oh, I gotta talk to. No, she's dead, dude. Don't you see
dead, dude. Like, there you go.
Yeah, which is great confirmation that they did kill her.
Yeah,
and that not everyone there kind of agrees with what's going on with the Empire. But
yeah.
so we get a great speeder chase, great soundtrack every time they get on speeders.
It's like a techno
Yeah.
Tron thing. Like,
yeah. But the way it's shot, when they're taking those turns, it takes them to the Imperial speeders. Oh man, just great.
That's something about Star Wars animation we've always like praised them for it, but like I do love how we've seen the evolution. Like as the time has gone by, we've seen the technology like change and them doing like cool stuff.
Yeah, something just can be not random, kind of run-of-the-mill thing for them, right? Because speeder chases have been in Star Wars forever, starting with Return of the Jedi. So it's something, we've seen that. But the way they keep kind of upping the ante, and it reminded me with the music again in Ahsoka when Sabine is kind of just driving away, that techno music going on. They're going to meet Rina Soul. She has a transport. She's been compromised. But she's still kicking it. She's still trying to get away. Hopefully Rina Soul has survived.
Yeah, we'll see. Rina Soul.
So maybe they're decent relations. Let's talk a bit about Rook Kast and the other crews. They're waiting for Maul. We talked about it last week. Those Mandalorian mercs that they had, they were gonna stay around for long if they don't get paid. So the first time they were able to escape, they took it, but got shut down quick. So that's what happened when you betray people.
Yep.
What I love about Rook also is that she's not afraid to tell Maul how things are. Like, you're focusing too much on this Padawan. Like, the Mandalorians are gonna leave if we don't pay them. So is this apprentice kind of clouding your mind? So I love that she's the only one right now that kind of confront him a little bit.
Yeah.
So I love that relationship that the two of them have.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been cool to have her back. Like, I wish she had like a bigger role though, because like she just appears like every other episode, and
she had a little bit more in the beginning of the series. Now that it's focused more again. Now it's the Maul show. She's kind of took a couple steps back and just trying to hold shit together while Maul gets back.
Yeah.
Vario has the Loki meme. Oh, so sad. Anyways, he has that little. He said, how tragic. Well, let's get going.
Vario, he's not such a little shit.
I thought he was gonna die in the first episode.
Same. He's overstayed his welcome.
Yeah. So we mentioned Scorn, the Sabrak. When he saw Maul, that there was a fight going on, he goes head first. Brother, cover me, and just goes straight. Saves Maul from the lightsaber, about to get killed, and then gets stabbed in the back. R.I.P. I thought both of them were going to die by the end of the first season. One of them did. So I love those two characters, even they're just muscle. I did like them. So,
yeah.
Sorry. All right, so Maul shows back up, and then this is why we need Vario. Oh, I just got a call from a representative of Crimson Dawn. Like, Dryden wants to talk. We mentioned this last week. We're going back to the criminal element, apparently. So
yep. Yeah, I mean, I think we all figured like Crimson Dawn would play a role at some point in the show. The question was like, will they wait for other seasons, or will we get that this season? Unlike the cliffhanger from the last episode where I was like, we're not gonna see who it was until later on. I'm pretty sure we're getting Crimson Dawn.
I mean, I'm guessing that's where he's going now. Like, he needs to get out. So I don't know if it will happen at the beginning of the episode, if he'll reach out to to Dryden at some point, but I think that's his next play. Even if he might go to the Pikes, because he made that deal with whoever that leader is. He might go straight to Crimson Dawn, so it's gonna be interesting to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Just kind of quick thoughts I didn't talk about. I love seeing the Inquisitor ship again that we saw at first in Kenobi, the same kind of overhead shot. So I love seeing that. The introduction of this new Inquisitor was great with the doors open. I think it's the thumbnail for this video.
Oh.
And Marok, we kind of say he's the detective now, just standing in the rooftop, again, like Batman or a gargoyle, just brooding up there. I love, again, one of the reasons, and sometimes not complain, but sometimes why do Star Wars always does something and then has to go back 20 years and then go back in the... But I love that this is giving Marok more to do. Even if he's just standing there looking cool, he's not just the green blob anymore. Like, no, he's doing stuff. He's scanning the city, trying to find the people. I love what we're getting. And this type of, not show, but this type of way of doing these stories is pretty cool for characters that didn't get too much.
I mean, I feel it just like makes sense. Like, I know we can complain about like characters showing up and not doing much, but like with a world like Star Wars, like we know at any point anyone can just tell any story. So a character shows up somewhere, like they don't have such a big role, like, oh, don't worry, here's a book series on this character. And same here, like Marok, and people complained about him in Ahsoka, but he didn't really have a huge role. He was just there to be like a menace to them because they didn't want to give too much away with Baylan, so they brought in this other character, and now they're going back and okay, let's put him here, and it makes sense for him to be here. So I don't really ever mind when stuff like this happens.
He was cool in Ahsoka. I think people we have all those theories. Cool. Go back through all our shows. Who's Marok? Is it Ezra? Is it someone else in there? So yeah, it was a fun. Every time an Inquisitors are like well, Inquisitors are like new stormtroopers. We always need a new one. They gotta sell us the toy, but it's cool when they come in. And I love when they right now turning their lightsabers into the helicopters. It's basically okay, the fight is done, it's time for you to die. They still haven't hit that killing blow, at least to Maul or Devon. But all right, Oti, who's going to kill Daki next week or in 2 days, I guess, next week? Because I'm guessing this is if we want to kind of speculate a little bit, we talked about this forever. Daki will most likely, if you're putting bets, he might not bank it past the end of season 1. Do you still think might be an Inquisitor that takes him down?
Yeah, I think it'll be an Inquisitor and not Maul per se. Because like if it's Maul, then why would she go with him later? So it'll be one of the Inquisitors or whoever Maul was talking to. Marok was talking to him.
Whoever Marok was talking to. One person that I'm going to say is not, because it's already on StarWars.com on one of kind of breakdowns. The first, when they wrote the episode, the initial thought was for that person to be the Grand Inquisitor. But then they changed it to whoever it's going to be. So at least that thought was that it was the Grand Inquisitor he called. Is it Vader? Is it the Emperor? Will we find out next week? I'm going to say we'll find out next week.
I'm pretty sure we will.
And it's going to, my guess, I'm guessing might be the same as yours. They'll escape. We know that they'll probably kill Daki. Maul, Devon will escape. And they'll have to contact that person again. Or very Star Wars, that person contacts them at the same, just as the ship is leaving. Oh, Marok or Inquisitors. Someone's calling you.
Yeah. I think we're going to get Vader. I think we're gonna get like a big sequence with Vader. Not sure how that's gonna work with Crimson Dawn also showing up. Is it gonna be just like a speed bump before they get to Crimson Dawn, or like the other way? I don't know.
One of my light dies, which is fine. We're ending the episode. I think Vader, if he's that person that shows up, that I'm in the same boat, I think it's going to be Vader. I think that's how the season ends. I think we don't get a big scene with Vader. I think, hey, person's calling you for a report, and then we get Vader. Hey, where are they? Oh, they escaped. They just left. And then we get, I think either you or Tony said, oh, I'll do this myself, like Infinity War.
Yeah, season 2, Vader hunting Maul. That'd be sick.
That'll be freaking. Or send another Inquisitor now. Send Reva. Is Reva around at this point?
No, I imagine like actually she is. I imagine that we won't get like Vader in every episode. So like I still think Inquisitors will be like part of the. But yo, what if we get Trilla, the one from Fallen Order? That'll be sick. She's like a very Maul character, so that would be interesting.
They just have a roster there. Okay, who's next?
They have a bunch of Inquisitors they can bring in.
Those two guys suck. Let's send some woman out there, see if they can get. So yeah, I think we'll get more Vader if he's that person. I mean, even if Vader's not that person that got called, we're gonna get more Vader next season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that he'll. Maybe he's more interested in the Jedi that are around.
Kenobi.
Freaking Kenobi is the reason everything keeps happening.
Yeah.
All right, Oti, let's start shutting it down. I know you need to leave early. Plus, I think we covered most of it anyways. We kind of already talked about, kind of speculate a little bit for the finale. May 4th will be a big day for you as you will hopefully be able to go to the...
Yeah.
How are you excited to maybe see the first 15-20 minutes of a Star Wars movie in
27 minutes?
So I'm trying to put expectations down just in case it's 10 minutes of Filoni.
They said over 20 minutes, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited. Like it's a new Star Wars movie. It'll be weird because I've never gone to see a Star Wars movie after seeing the first 20 minutes. But yeah, it'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I know everyone's gonna be posting everything. I'll try to stay away. It's gonna be difficult to stay away from 3 weeks. Plus now we know they're gonna also do something in Fortnite, like they're gonna show the first 10 minutes, like 3 days before the movie comes out. Everything's Fortnite is in Star Wars is in Fortnite now. I don't know how many.
Everything is in Fortnite now.
And that is true. But anyway, they're releasing a bunch of new stuff, and then the 16th or the 19th, that release week, they're gonna put the first 10 minutes, I think, on Fortnite. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll try to stay away from major spoilers. But
okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Oti. We'll see you next week, hopefully with the finale. We'll see what happens and your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, next week we'll have the finale and my thoughts on the.
Yeah. And any May 4th surprise we might get.
Oh, the secret show you and Tony are waiting for.
No, I don't. Okay. I think now it's a little bit late. I thought that if we were going to get like a Tales of, they would have announced it already. We're 2 days away.
Yeah.
Might be some fun stuff that shows up. I don't think any secret show or more trailers or anything.
We could get an announcement that day for something. That wouldn't be too surprising, but
yeah, it'll be cool.
We'll see.
Give me that Ninth Jedi release date. That will
a trailer for Ninth Jedi.
Oh, okay. I'll take back what I said about no secret trailers. A trailer for the Ninth Jedi. I'll put it there. I'll put that over 50%. I think that might happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, we'll leave it there. Ote, thank you again. Thanks for everyone that listen and watch. We'll see you next time. Stay safe. Be safe. May the force be with you. End transmission.